Let's see what size he's
Hello, everybody. This is Josh from Whiskers Wrench. Every single time we get together, the IQ goes down.
You're the one who started.
So, this is Josh from Whiskers Wrenches. In this video, we're going to be trying our damnedest to get the basically cheapest diesel I could find on Facebook Marketplace running and driving. This is my 1986 or 7, I forget, Mercedes 300D. This thing has a inline 6 diesel in it. I paid $300 for this whole car, and it has a clean title. I mostly bought this thing just for the motor, but I'm hoping that maybe I get it running and driving. I could drive this thing around until I pull that motor out of it and put it into our Nissan over there. But last time you guys saw this thing, we put a starter on it, we got it cranking, we figured out what some of the things that were wrong with it, put oil in it, and got it ready to fire, but I couldn't get the darn thing to fire before. I was having some fuel issues. And now we're gonna try to sort into that, figure out what the fuel issues are, and get it running and driving. Because German, I gotta do it more.
Alright.
That's good. So there was air in it?
Yeah, a whole bunch of bubbles came out at first.
Good. I bet if we bleed all the shit out of this thing, it might actually run.
Maybe. It's got a lot of just vacuum leaks. There's a vacuum hose, half of it's missing.
I've got a lot of bolts that we can use to plug those vacuum lines. Ready?
Yep.
Anything?
Not bad. Alright, hold on. Oh, it started coming.
Sweet.
In a second, I'm gonna close that back.
Has anything you touched been loose?
No. Alright.
Anything?
Yeah, it's still getting some bubbles.
Is it?
There's fuel and bubbles.
Good. We're making progress.
like you said.
Like you said, that injection pumps ran off oil pressure, so it must be getting oil pressure.
Here you go, everybody.
You know what's going to be awesome? Whenever we get it running, we figure out the giant oil leak that the turbo has that made it run out of oil.
Alright.
Solid diesel?
Yep.
Wait. We got to do that like 6 more times. Getting compression on the one cylinder now.
Alright.
Going.
Alright. Alright.
I'm going to laugh really, really hard if we...
Alright. Alright. Okay.
Yeah, we can let the battery charge up.
I'm also going to kill something really quick. There's a hornet on the cable. Not no more.
He's dead now.
Alright.
Got fuel?
Yeah. All of them now.
Now what? Let it charge, starter fluid, and glow plugs?
Yeah. I mean, it shouldn't need glow plugs, but...
Well, I mean, I'll let the glow plugs warm up a couple times. But I don't want you to spray my nipple with starting fluid. What do you mean? What do you mean? Why did I say it like that?
You were like, no.
Oh, deep
Oh,
sweet.
wow.
It's almost like the intake's new or something.
Put old bolts in it.
And it's getting fuel everywhere. should just start. Feeling good. You sure you got like filled this back one?
Yes, I did.
Yeah, it's got diesel on it. It smells like diesel.
Now I can spray directly in there.
Good. What?
Put this over here so it doesn't get lost.
Ready?
Yeah.
That's diesel noises.
Yeah, it's trying now.
That was diesel noises. It was fast for a minute.
Like, bung,
Yeah.
bung.
Why?
I'm getting really high right now.
Off the Zaza patch.
On the Zaza.
Why is it not even trying to go?
I don't know.
I figure with all the air out of the system, it'd be trying. Unless it's sucking more air in somewhere.
Well, it has a stop lever to stop fuel.
Yeah.
I've been fiddling with it, and it doesn't actually do anything till almost all the way down.
Okay.
So I wonder if it's not half closed.
Do we want to try to adjust it, maybe?
It's all internal injection and all stuff.
But you said you got fuel.
Yeah, but if it's half closed, it won't have enough fuel.
Yes, true.
I smell diesel trying now.
That's good.
Yeah, I smell burnt ether.
Good. Can we take the diesel filter off of it and see if it's plugged?
Good point.
Injectors all in ones?
No,
Where's the glow plugs at?
they heat up your coolant. Ah!
The glow plugs do not heat up your coolant. even the car was done with your shit. It's like, that's not how it works.
Oh my god!
It's been tightened to yes.
Okay. Boo-boo. You should crank it now.
I'm cranking it. I'm cranking my hog. I mean, that would tell us if we have pressure. Definitely got diesel on there. And of course, cameras die right at the most inopportune time. Something big happened. While we were cranking it, we got it pretty close to firing it up. We blew that fuel filter out of it, confirmed it was getting pressure and everything where it needed to be, and we just couldn't figure out why the hell it wouldn't try to start. It was hitting on like 1 or 2 cylinders, but it just would not come around to going. And well, there was some smoke coming from over here where the starter was at, and we're like, oh my god, I hope I didn't cook my starter. Only to look down here and see let's see here. That right there is a giant hole in the block, and I pulled this out of there. Pulled this out of that hole. Yeah, when I bought this thing, the guy swore up and down that he was just driving it and it lost oil pressure, so he pulled it right over and towed it home, and it never leaked any oil, so I think the oil pump just went out of it, and you might be able to just throw an oil pump in it to be a good motor for you. Yeah, definitely. It didn't leak any oil. It didn't leak any oil at all, huh? Yeah, right. Thankfully, I didn't pay much for this car. Like I said, I paid $300 for this car. Granted, I did spend $120 titling it and registering it my name, figuring it might be a good car, because I put oil in this thing because it was a little bit low, and I started cranking it, and it did boil oil pressure, and I was wondering, you know what? It kind of looks like this guy just didn't put this turbo seal on right and blew all the oil out of the turbo and probably just shut it off when he saw the oil leave. But no, he definitely blew this thing up, and he definitely knew. There ain't no way in hell you can blow a rod out the side of the block without knowing. But this is where you guys come into play. Like I said, I kind of got a little bit burned. If I would have known it had a hole in the side of the block, I probably wouldn't have paid the $120 to register it and title in my name. I would have just left it open in case somebody wanted the chassis. As you guys know, I did originally buy this thing for that motor to put into my Nissan there to make a hauler out of it. But I guess that's not going to happen now, is it? But on the flip side, we do have a fairly clean 1987 Mercedes body with decent tires, a pretty darn good interior, and a good title in my name. Now, what does this entail? Now, I'm sure you guys know with the old Silverado, I am not a novice at parting things out, like buying a parts car just for certain parts, parting it out and making more money than what I bought the whole car for while keeping some of the parts. So I could do that to this thing. I could part this thing out, rip the injection pump, the turbo, the manifold, the intake, all that crap off this thing. The interior is really clean. I could part that out too, the wheels, the tires, all that stuff. Or I could keep some of it for myself, part out the rest. Like the tires on it are 15s. I need some for my Firebird. The turbo on it would look really, really cool on that Lincoln, you know, off-road Lincoln that's getting a lift, a 5-speed, a roof rack with a big old light bar. That'd be pretty cool to have a turbo sticking out of the hood. That'd be pretty neat. Or on the flip side here, if you guys have a big enough, or if I have a big enough draw on the channel, if you guys let me know down in the comments, my buddy is buying an old Chevy plow truck that has a 6-liter LS and a 5-speed. Granted, it's 4-wheel drive 5-speed, so I'd have to get a new input shaft for $300, and the thing runs and drives. Now, the body's completely junk. Like I said, it's a plow truck, it's rusted in half. He didn't really want it, but he said, oh, you know, it's running and driving truck with an LS and a 5-speed. I'll buy it for $300, and he told me I can have it for $300 if I have a use for it. That LS would be pretty cool in this car. But if I'm being honest, unless there's a big, big calling for it, it's probably never going to get done. That Firebird sat in the field for 20 years. That Nissan sat in a barn or a shop or something for like 10, 15 years and all the wiring's out of it. That Lincoln needs suspension. My truck needs some love. The Mustang needs overheating. It has overheating issues. I have the Toyota that I'm putting together in the backyard. The frame's gonna go back on the back half of that Nissan. I have the Buick back there, the convertible one that needs a little bit of love. I have a bunch of motorcycles in my shop. I have a lot of projects and not a lot of time. So realistically, this thing's probably not going to get an LS. It's probably going to get parted out and go to the junkyard. Unless you guys really, really, really want to see this thing with an LS in it, which, like I said, would be cool. But realistically, I probably don't have the time unless you guys really want to see it. But that's where the journey with this thing is going to end. This thing, sadly, got bastardized before I could get to it. My $300 Mercedes turns out to be a little bit of a junker. But on the bright side, there's a big enough calling for it too. I might pull this motor out of it. The crankshaft still moves in there, and I don't see any bad gouging on anything else. It looks like this is just kind of a clean break, and it didn't really hurt anything else. I might be able to JB weld the side of that block and make it run at least just on an engine stand, just to see if I can, because it'd be kind of funny. And if I JB weld it, it's not going in my truck. I'm not going to be comfortable having a JB welded motor in my truck. But I have always wanted to buy a Panther body like that one and strip it down to the bare frame and build a go-kart out of it. Those things are full frame cars with rear-wheel drive solid axles in the back. They make pretty darn good go-karts. I've always wanted to kind of build one with it. That's what I was going to do that Lincoln, but it's a little bit too clean and I kind of like it a little bit too much to do that. One of those with a diesel on the front of it that's fully mechanical, so they're super easy to get running, and a little cage on it would be a pretty fun thing. You know, put a big old turbo on it, turn that injector pump up, make like 400 or 500 horsepower and like 800 foot-pounds of torque just on a go-kart. That'd be pretty fun. But also, like I said, I've got a million projects. I don't know if this is just kind of brainstorming crap. I don't know if I'm ever going to achieve any of this. But if you guys have a big enough calling for it, let me know down in the comments. I might do some of it. I might not do all of it, but I might do a few things here and there. So this car's fate is up to you guys. Do you want to see me part it out? Do you want to see me pull the turbo off of it, throw it on the Lincoln? Do you want to see it with an LS in it? What do you want to see done to this car? Let me know down in the comments below. And without further ado, this was Josh from Riskas Wrenches, figuring out that my Mercedes is junk. Hope you guys are having a good day, night, week, whatever it is. Hope you guys are having a great one, and I hope to see you guys in the next video. Click that like, click that subscribe button, and click that notification bell if you want to be notified whenever I upload next. Hope to see you guys in the next one. Peace out and goodbye. Want to be the guy that, you know, filmed random children without their consent. That'd probably put me on a watch list somewhere.
Mr. nicknames his private member Lazarus because he has risen